in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson. Garland is out there with Slim. Then there's Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Doumbouya. Then it's Harden. And it's Forbes in at the point guard. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. To the middle, here's Jackson. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Cavs. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Harden. Pass to Doumbouya. Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jackson against Durant. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, KD. Dives to the hoop. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skill. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Durant. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. And good that time.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. What a strong finish there.
Clark, as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Here is Slim. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Yep, it counts.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just the dominant performance on the glass.
Garland, the pass to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Durant against Jackson. They swipe it. Here's Allen. There's Garland. And Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Kicks it out to Harden. Passes it to Forbes. Vucevic with it. Shot clock at 5. Harden has a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 5 points so far.
A threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
Pass to Okoro. Here is Slim, guarded by Harden. Here's Slim, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Number 13 at the line with 2 shots.
That's good from Slim. And the regular season, Clark, approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season.
Both free throws good from Slim.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Brooklyn trailing. Teardrop shot. It's laid in by Harden. He's got 7.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots. Mercy, mercy me.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, Cleveland to the inside. Vucevic.
Boy, that shot was affected by Allen, no doubt about it. His length at 6'11", very active, solid defensively.
And Jackson gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here is Harden. Last time out, he had 44 points. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. There's Garland. The second effort. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Garland. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Durant, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Garland, the pass to Jackson. Okoro with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sent away, and he recovers it, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's KD. He's got 10. The pass to Vucevic. Harden outside. With the floater. And the rejection by Jackson. The shot's good from Forbes.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
Slim. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Garland. To the paint. And Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
So both teams making some changes here. Here is Forbes. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Harden outside. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Completely new group for Cleveland. Here is Durant. Harden in at the off guard. Durant is the small forward. And it's Vucevic and it's Forbes in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Celtics put on a show. He finished up with 65 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Harden outside. Going inside. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. Certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Vucevic, 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Now, here's Garland. After the miss from KD.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Back to Forbes. Another one falls for Brooklyn. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Slim, and there's the drive.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Lawrence passes to Harden. Outside, KD to the wing right side. And Vucevic kicks to Harden. That shot wide open. Harden's got 22 points.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Now, here's Garland. Passes it to Slim. Back to Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Durant the pass to Vucevic. Harden outside. Durant in the corner. He kicks to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game. Clearly, he's an outstanding shooting center.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Harden. He's got 22, and Slim picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here is Harden. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. 4 on the clock. Here's Forbes. Garland with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Jackson passes to Slim. It's not going to go for him. Durant with some nice D. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Hawks. Harden finds Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
15 seconds.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And then that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic will turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Here's KD. The Cavaliers making the shot. Over Okoro, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here is Slim, guarded by Harden.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And the Nets with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot, and Forbes kicks to Durant. Over Jackson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
It's good. 19 points for KD.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Garland. Kicks it to Okoro. Here is Slim, and he has 28 points for the game. Connects from three-point range.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Forbes. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Harden. Goes up the baseline, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Second quarter.
It's Harden with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Driving and...
yeah!
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
It's the Nets now. Vincent passes to Durant. 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here is Forbes. He has 5.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And the kick. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight.
Hopefully 2K does not drug test. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. 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 I just score a lot of points. I am just a slasher that can be a team player. I doubt I will even.
And it's Slim in at the 2-guard spot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
And Vucevic kicks to KD. And the rejection by Jackson.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And there's the pass to Slim. Shot clock at 6. There's Garland. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Harden bounce pass. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
90 seconds now into the second half. Passes to Okoro. Here is Slim, guarded by Harden. Jackson dishes to Okoro. Shoots over Doumbouya. And Okoro with the basket. On the assist by Jackson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Vucevic against Allen. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Vucevic missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Okoro. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. KD looking around. Pass to Doumbouya. Inside. Fords the pass to Harden. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Durant. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Good on the shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Down low, stolen by Okoro. Buries it down low. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Vucevic the pass to Claxton. Vucevic dishes to Forbes. Back to Vucevic. Here is Forbes. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And it's sent back by Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Right side Jackson. Now here's Okoro. Tight defense on him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Forbes. Cavaliers with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
A floater and the rejection by Jackson. And he comes up with the deuce. Here's Garland. He's got 9. Pass to Okoro. Here is Slim. Into the lane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Harden the pass to Forbes. Here's Claxton. Nets passing it around. Harden outside. Here's Vucevic. And they recover it. Offensive rebound, Nets. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Garland dishes to Jackson. Back to Garland. The pass to Slim. Allen trying to break free. And again, another one in from Slim. Slim's got 42 in the game. Here is Forbes. He has 7. Here's the dish to Harden. Puts up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Slim. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And now another look at that Mobile One block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Count it, good. Harden's got 31.
And, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Back to Garland. He kicks to Okoro. Out left to the wing. It's Allen on the wing. Now here's Okoro. Guarded closely. He can't get that one to fall. Nets trail by 17. Harden outside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Jackson. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Nets shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Slim. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
The Nets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Forbes the pass to Harden. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Slim. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Slim's got 48.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Jumps up. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it to Forbes. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Harden's got 35 in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Jackson. Add another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Vucevic finds Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Kelly. Now Markkanen.
Watch outside.
He kicks it to Okoro.
Hey, right here.
Pulls it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
It's going to be on James Harden.
Team second.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Harden trying to get open. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Lawrence. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Unloads from 13. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
His first foul.
Go the other way.
Team foul.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Erickson's checked in. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. To the inside, Lawrence. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Well, Cleveland shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. He takes it in, and that one's good. Kelly.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Count that bucket. Durant's got 21.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Here is Slim. Erickson left side. Here's Kelly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cleveland, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Just another dog walk.
And we reach the fourth quarter and game that may be already out of hand. Here's Kelly. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Durant, and it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better, yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Net shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Lawrence. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here is Slim. Takes it inside. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here are the Nets. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Harden, no good. Cleveland leading by 22. Kelly passes to Slim. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power, and not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Here's Kelly, defended by Durant. And that one's good. Kelly.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
The Cavaliers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Kelly passes to Markkanen. 13 feet away. Got a piece of it. The deep three from Harden. The rebound by Merrill.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Slim passes to Kelly. Here is Slim. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Count it. Kelly's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden, that's good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Slim, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now Kevin Durant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
That one falls.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here is Durant. Harden surveying the D. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 41.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Kelly. Good D by Harden.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs.
Substitutions on the court.
Joseph against KD. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Chalk up 2 there.
Outstanding.
entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Claxton. Dishes it to KD. And the pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp. Makes it off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Windler. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Pass to Sharp. KD on the wing. Over Joseph. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's Windler. He dishes it to McDermott. Inside. Another bucket. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
KD against Joseph. KD passes to Claxton. Rebound by Slim. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Pass to Stevens. Bounce past Joseph. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
There's the pass to Slim. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Claxton. Passes it to Pinson. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got his first basket of the night.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Slim, and another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Slim. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Claxton the pass to Durant. Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. Pass to Claxton. Here's Pinson. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitutions for your Knicks. Robert Covington, Vlatko Čančar, James Harden, Patrick McCaw.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Here is Slim. And And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.